A long time ago, Earth was a lively planet filled with humans. But now, 500,000 years later, it lay silent and forgotten. No one remembered the people who once walked its surface. The Zelthar Empire, a powerful alien race, traveled across the galaxy searching for new worlds to explore. One day they decided to visit Earth, thinking it was just a dead rock in space. The Zelthar team landed their shiny silver ship in a green valley. They stepped outside, eager to begin their search. The leader, Commander Varen, pointed to the distant ruins of what looked like tall buildings. "Let's investigate those structures," he said, his voice filled with excitement. As the aliens approached the ruins, they marveled at the strange shapes and symbols carved into the stone. "These must be ancient human homes," said an alien named Lyra, her eyes wide with wonder. The Zelthar had studied many planets, but nothing compared to what they were seeing here. The team began to explore. They found broken pieces of pottery, old tools, and even what seemed to be books, now turned to dust. Each find made them more curious. What happened to the humans? Varen wondered aloud. Where did they go? As they dug deeper into the ruins, they found a large structure half buried in the ground. Varen ordered the team to clear the debris. After hours of hard work, they finally uncovered a heavy metal door. The door was covered in strange symbols, and the aliens couldn't read them. But they knew it was important. Lyra suggested, "We should open it. There might be something valuable inside." With excitement, the team began to pry open the door. It creaked loudly as it swung open, revealing a dark, dusty hallway. The aliens switched on their lights, and beams of bright light illuminated the path ahead. They stepped inside cautiously, feeling a mix of fear and excitement. As they walked down the hallway, they noticed the walls were lined with strange images and diagrams. The images showed humans with technology that seemed far beyond anything the Zelthar had ever seen. Suddenly, they entered a vast chamber filled with strange machines. In the center stood massive ships, their metal surfaces shining even in the dim light. "Incredible," gasped Lyra. "These ships look like they are still in perfect condition." Varen moved closer to one of the ships. It had a sleek design with sharp angles and glowing lights. "These must be their warships," he said. "I can't believe they built such advanced technology." The team began to examine the ships closely. They found control panels with buttons and screens, all covered in dust. "We have to see if we can wake them up," suggested Jax, the technician of the group. "Maybe they still work!" With great care, Jax began to press buttons and flip switches. At first, nothing happened, and the team felt a sense of disappointment. But then the ship's systems started to hum to life. Lights flickered on, and screens lit up, displaying strange symbols and images. The aliens jumped back in shock. "What is happening?" Lyra exclaimed. The ship's AI, an advanced artificial intelligence, started to speak. "Welcome, visitors. I am the guardian of Earth's fleet. Please identify yourselves." The Zelthar stared in disbelief. They had awakened a piece of humanity's legacy. Varen quickly introduced themselves. "We are the Zelthar, explorers of the galaxy. We come in peace." The AI paused, processing their words. "Peace," it echoed. Humanity valued peace but was prepared for war. The aliens exchanged glances, realizing they were standing before something monumental. "What do you mean?" Varen asked, intrigued. The AI replied, "Humanity created this fleet to protect Earth from threats, but they vanished, leaving their legacy behind." The room fell silent as the weight of this information sunk in. The Zelthar team felt a mix of emotions: wonder, sadness, and curiosity. They had come to a dead world, but now they discovered that Earth had once been home to a great civilization. "We must learn more," Varen said, his mind racing with possibilities. The aliens realized they had stumbled upon something incredible. They were no longer just visitors on a forgotten planet. They had found the heart of humanity's legacy. Excited about their discovery, the team prepared to delve deeper into the secrets of Earth's advanced fleet, unaware of the impact it would have on their own future. The air in the chamber buzzed with excitement as the Zelthar team gathered around the ship's control panel. Commander Varen stood at the front, his eyes shining with determination. "We have awakened the guardian of Earth's fleet. Now we need to learn everything we can." The AI continued to glow, its screens displaying streams of information. "To fully awaken the fleet, you must activate the central core. It contains the knowledge and power of humanity." Lyra, filled with enthusiasm, asked, "Where is the central core?" The AI responded, "Follow the path behind me. The core is at the heart of the ship. Prepare yourselves. It will require teamwork." The team nodded, ready for the challenge. They moved deeper into the ship, their footsteps echoing in the large metallic halls. The walls were lined with images of humans working together, building ships and exploring the stars. Each image told a story of bravery and innovation. As they reached the core chamber, the team was awestruck. The room was massive, with a glowing sphere at its center. It pulsed with light, and the energy radiated throughout the space. "This is amazing," Jax whispered, staring at the core in disbelief. Varen stepped forward, filled with resolve. "Let's activate it," he said. "We need to understand what we're dealing with." He approached the core and placed his hand on its surface. Instantly, bright beams of light shot out, illuminating the room. The air crackled with energy as the core began to respond. Initiating activation, the AI announced. "Prepare for information upload." The Zelthar team stood back as images flooded their minds. They saw scenes of Earth, lush forests, vast oceans, and bustling cities. They witnessed humans of all ages working together to solve problems and create a better world. But then, the images turned darker. They saw wars and destruction, a planet in chaos. Lyra gasped. "What happened to them?" The AI explained, humanity faced great challenges. They developed this fleet to protect themselves from external threats. But ultimately, they were lost to time, their legacy buried beneath the ashes of history. As the team absorbed the information, they began to understand the importance of what they had discovered. This fleet was not just a tool for war, it was a symbol of humanity's strength and resilience. They had a responsibility to honor that legacy. Jax, now fully focused, said, "We must learn to operate these ships. They hold the key to humanity's past and future." Varen agreed. "Let's divide into teams. We need to explore different parts of the ship and learn everything we can." The aliens spread out, eager to discover the ship's secrets. Lyra and Jax examined the control panels, trying to decipher the complex systems. Varen and another alien, Keth, focused on the ship's weaponry, analyzing how it functioned. Hours passed as they worked diligently. Lyra was finally able to get a control panel to respond. "Look," she shouted, her eyes bright with excitement. "I've accessed the navigation system." The AI chimed in. "Excellent work, Lyra. This ship can travel across the galaxy at incredible speeds. It is designed for exploration and defense." The team was filled with joy, realizing they were becoming part of something much bigger than themselves. They were not just aliens in a forgotten world, they were inheritors of a great legacy. But as they celebrated their success, a shadow loomed over them. Varen's thoughts turned serious. "We need to be careful. If we awaken the fleet, others might come seeking its power. We cannot let that happen." Lyra nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. "We must protect this fleet and Earth's legacy at all costs." The AI continued. "To fully utilize the fleet, you must work together as humans did. Their strength came from unity." The team exchanged glances, a sense of purpose filling the room. They had awakened a powerful force, and now they needed to ensure it would not fall into the wrong hands. As the Zelthar continued their training, they began to form a bond with the ship and its AI. They were learning not just how to operate the technology, but also the values that humans had cherished: cooperation, courage, and hope. The awakening of the fleet marked a turning point for the Zelthar. They were no longer just explorers. They were guardians of humanity's legacy, ready to defend it against any threat that might come their way. With the fleet awakened, the Zelthar team felt a surge of power and responsibility. They had unearthed humanity's legacy, and now they needed to decide how to use it. Commander Varen gathered the team in the core chamber, where the glowing sphere pulsed steadily. "We must choose wisely. This fleet can either protect or destroy." Lyra raised her hand, her expression serious. "We've seen how strong the ships are. If we don't use them for good, someone else will." "We must defend Earth!" Jax nodded in agreement. "But we also need to learn everything we can about the technology. We can't let it go to waste." Varen considered their words. "Very well. We will learn to operate the ships, but we will always remember their purpose, to protect." The team set to work, eager to master the technology. Days turned into weeks as they trained hard, exploring every corner of the ships and understanding their capabilities. The AI, once a mere program, became a trusted companion. It guided them, showing them the ship's systems and teaching them how to harness their power. One day, Lyra was working on a fighter ship when she noticed something peculiar. "Commander, look at this!" she called. "There's a hidden compartment here." Curious, the team gathered around as Lyra opened the compartment. Inside, they found a set of ancient maps and schematics, detailing human territories, star systems, and even enemy strongholds. Varen's eyes widened. "These maps could give us an advantage if we ever face a threat," Jax added. "They also show us where to find more resources. If we're going to defend Earth, we'll need supplies and allies." The team eagerly studied the maps, making plans for future missions. They realized that humanity had been strategic and thoughtful, even in times of danger. With each new discovery, their respect for humans grew stronger. As they trained, the Zelthar began to prepare for their first mission. They decided to test the fleet's capabilities by flying to a nearby planet known for its hostile inhabitants. "This will be our chance to show what we've learned," Varen said, excitement in his voice. "We will demonstrate that we are the guardians of Earth's legacy." The day of the mission arrived. The team gathered in the control room, ready to board their ships. Jax piloted the lead ship with Varen and Lyra at his side. "Remember," Varen reminded them, "our goal is to protect, not provoke." As they launched into the sky, the Zelthar felt a mix of fear and exhilaration. The ship soared through the clouds, leaving Earth behind as they entered the vastness of space. They soon reached the target planet, a rocky world with dark storms swirling around it. "Here we go," Jax said, guiding the ship toward the surface. They landed near a settlement inhabited by fierce creatures known as the Vrakans. The Vrakans were known for their aggressive nature, and the Zelthar needed to be cautious. Varen led the team out of the ship, stepping into the chaotic atmosphere of the planet. They approached the Vrakan settlement, which was surrounded by crude structures and wild technology. The Zelthar could see the Vrakans eyeing them suspiciously. "We come in peace," Varen called out, raising his hands to show they meant no harm. The Vrakans growled, their sharp teeth glinting in the low light. Just then, a loud noise echoed through the air. A rival faction of Vrakans charged at them, weapons raised. "Defend yourselves!" Varen shouted, and the Zelthar quickly activated their ship's shields. The AI guided them, providing tactical information. "Utilize non-lethal methods," it advised. The Zelthar followed its instructions, deploying energy barriers that immobilized the aggressive Vrakans without harming them. With the threat neutralized, Varen spoke again. "We only wish to talk and understand your ways. We want to help." The Vrakans hesitated, surprised by the Zelthar's tactics. They had expected violence, but found themselves confronted with restraint. Slowly, the leader of the Vrakans stepped forward, his fierce expression softening. "You show strength, but also wisdom. We will listen." The Zelthar team felt a surge of hope. They had successfully engaged the Vrakans without bloodshed, showcasing humanity's legacy of peace and cooperation. As they communicated, alliances began to form, and the Zelthar realized that their mission was only just beginning. They were not only protecting Earth, but also sharing the values of humanity, unity, courage, and understanding. The legacy of humans was alive and well, and the Zelthar were its new guardians, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The atmosphere was charged with excitement as the Zelthar team returned from their successful mission to the Vrakan's planet. They had formed a fragile alliance and gained valuable allies, but the sense of victory was short-lived. Tensions were brewing in the galaxy, and the discovery of the ancient fleet had not gone unnoticed. Back on their ship, Varen gathered everyone in the control room. "We've made great progress, but we must remain vigilant. We're not the only ones interested in Earth's fleet." Lyra looked concerned. "What do you mean, Commander? Who else would want it?" Varen pointed to the navigation screen where an alert flashed red. "Intelligence reports indicate that a powerful faction known as the Drakar has caught wind of our discovery. They are ruthless and seek to control any advanced technology." Jax's brow furrowed. "The Drakar? They are feared across the galaxy. If they come here, we need to be ready." The team discussed their options, realizing they had to prepare for the worst. The AI chimed in, "We can enhance the ship's defenses and strengthen our alliance with the Vrakans. Together, we stand a better chance." "Let's reach out to them," Varen decided. "We must make sure they understand the threat we face. If we unite our forces, we can protect Earth and the fleet." Over the next few days, the Zelthar worked tirelessly, upgrading their ships and communicating with the Vrakans. They shared knowledge and resources, building a stronger partnership. Lyra and Jax worked on enhancing the fleet's weaponry, while Varen coordinated training exercises to ensure everyone was prepared. One morning, while monitoring the galaxy's movements, Lyra noticed something alarming on the radar. "Commander, there's a fleet approaching. It's the Drakar." Varen's heart raced as he examined the data. "We have to act quickly. We need to warn the Vrakons and prepare for battle." They sent a message to the Vrakans urging them to mobilize their forces. The Zelthar team scrambled to their ships, feeling the weight of responsibility on their shoulders. This was their moment to protect the legacy they had awakened. As the Drakar fleet drew closer, the Zelthar took their positions in the control room. Jax piloted the lead ship with Varen and Lyra at his side. "Stay calm," Varen instructed. "We have trained for this. Remember our goal, protect the fleet and Earth." The Drakar ships, dark and imposing, loomed on the radar. They were massive, equipped with advanced weaponry that sparked fear in the hearts of many. "They're here," Jax said, his voice steady but tense. "They're coming in fast." "Prepare to engage," Varen commanded. "We will not back down." As the Drakar fleet entered the vicinity, a communications officer from the enemy ship blasted a message through the airwaves. "Zelthar! Surrender now and we may spare your lives. The fleet belongs to the Drakar." Lyra clenched her fists. "They think they can intimidate us," Varen replied. "We will not surrender. We stand for humanity's legacy and we will fight to protect it." The battle began with a roar of engines and bright flashes of energy beams. The Zelthar and Vrakons worked together, dodging attacks and launching counter-offensives. Jax skillfully maneuvered his ship, avoiding the Drakar's fire while targeting their weapon systems. "Focus on their shields!" Lyra shouted, typing commands into her console. "If we can disable them, we can turn the tide." The team fought bravely, but the Drakar were fierce. Their ships pressed forward relentlessly, determined to seize the fleet. The Zelthar felt the weight of their mission pressing down on them. They were not just fighting for their lives, they were fighting for the memory of humanity. As the battle raged on, Varen spotted a vulnerable spot in the Drakar formation. "Jax, take us in. We have to break their line." Jax grinned, adrenaline pumping through him. "On it, Commander." He piloted the ship toward the enemy, weaving through explosions and debris. With a mighty push, the Zelthar broke through, launching a barrage of energy blasts at the Drakar's central ship. The attack struck true, causing a chain reaction that crippled the enemy's formation. The tide of battle began to turn. "Keep pushing! We can win this!" Varen yelled, his voice filled with determination. The Zelthar felt a surge of hope, fighting not just for themselves, but for the legacy they had awakened. They were becoming the guardians they were meant to be. As the Drakar ships began to retreat, the Zelthar and Vrakons cheered in triumph. They had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. But even as they celebrated, Varen knew the fight was not over. The galaxy was vast, and challenges lay ahead. However, united, they would face whatever came next, ready to unleash humanity's legacy against any threat. After the fierce battle against the Drakar, the Zelthar and Vrakons stood together, victorious but weary. The Zelthar team realized that they had not only defended their home, but had also awakened a spark of hope throughout the galaxy. News of their victory spread quickly, drawing attention from various factions and planets. In the control room, Varen gathered his team to discuss their next steps. "We have won this battle, but we cannot let our guard down. The Drakar will not give up easily. We must prepare for any future threats." Lyra nodded, her eyes shining with determination. "We should also think about how to share what we've learned from the ancient fleet. If we can unite more allies, we can protect Earth together." Jax chimed in. "I agree. We should send messages to other planets inviting them to join our cause. Humanity's legacy is not just about technology, it's about collaboration and strength and unity." As the team worked on their communications, the atmosphere inside the ship buzzed with energy. The AI, now a trusted companion, suggested, "I can help craft a message that highlights the importance of cooperation and shared knowledge. This will encourage others to join us." With the AI's help, they sent out a holographic transmission across the galaxy, inviting any species willing to fight against tyranny to unite. "Together we can defend our homes and preserve the spirit of humanity," Varen proclaimed in the message. Days passed, and as they awaited responses, the Zelthar continued to train and strengthen their fleet. They practiced new strategies, honed their skills, and prepared for the challenges ahead. But despite their readiness, The anxiety of the unknown lingered. One morning, Lyra received a transmission from a distant planet. "Commander, it's from the Aelorians. They want to meet with us!" "Set up the meeting," Varen instructed. The Aelorians were known for their advanced technology and wisdom. Their support could be invaluable. The team gathered in the main chamber as the holographic image of Aelorian leader, Elder Kiro, appeared before them. He was tall and graceful, his skin shimmering with hues of blue and green. "Zelthar, we have heard of your victory. Your bravery has inspired us." "Thank you, Elder Kiro," Varen replied, feeling a rush of pride. "We wish to unite our forces. Together, we can stand against the Drakar and any who threaten our peace." Elder Kiro nodded thoughtfully. "We share your vision. Our people have also faced aggression, and we are ready to lend our strength. Humanity's legacy is one of unity, and we will honor it." With the Aelorians on their side, the Zelthar team felt a renewed sense of hope. More messages came from other species, each expressing their willingness to join the fight. The coalition began to grow, and soon they were ready to meet in person. The day of the gathering arrived. Representatives from various planets gathered aboard the Zelthar flagship. Leaders exchanged ideas and strategies, forming alliances based on shared values and goals. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement and determination. During the meeting, Varen stood to address the assembly. "We face many challenges, but we are stronger together. Humanity's spirit of cooperation will guide us as we fight for our homes. We are not just protecting Earth, we are defending the freedom of all species." The crowd erupted in applause, and the unity of purpose filled the room. The representatives pledged their support, promising to share resources, knowledge, and technology. Just as the gathering reached a peak of optimism, a chilling message came through the comms system. "Commander, it's a transmission from the Drakar," an officer exclaimed. Varen turned serious, his heart racing. "Play it." The screen flickered to life, showing the menacing figure of Drakar leader, Warlord Zorn. "Zelthar and their allies, you are fools to think you can defy us. We will come for you, and this time, you will not win. Prepare for our wrath." The room fell silent, tension hanging in the air. Varen took a deep breath, refusing to let fear take hold. "We will stand united. This is a call to action. We will not back down from this threat." As the meeting concluded, the coalition members felt a surge of determination. They began to formulate plans to strengthen their defenses and prepare for the impending conflict. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Days turned into weeks as they trained and strategized. The Zelthar and their allies worked tirelessly, forging weapons and enhancing their ships. They knew they were on the brink of a new chapter, a chance to truly honor humanity's legacy. Finally, the day arrived for the united fleet to take to the stars. Varen stood at the helm, looking at the gathering of ships, each one a symbol of hope and strength. "Today, we show the galaxy what unity can achieve. We will protect our homes, and we will honor the spirit of humanity." As the ships launched into the vastness of space, the Zelthar felt a sense of purpose. They were not just defenders, they were the embodiment of humanity's return. Together, they would face the darkness and bring light back to the galaxy.